Got that energy drink in you? You're not like Donny. You're gonna have a heart attack.
Dude, I'm gonna die.
Why do you think?
I'm serious.
Why are you so convinced you're gonna die, dude?
Dude, my body's been shutting down, man.
We good over there, Jordan?
Yeah. Remember I got that
I feel you,
anxiety
bro.
last episode that I wasn't recording?
Why do you shake your hand? No, dude.
So
I feel weird pain, dude. Like I have this fucking severe pain in my fucking body that's constant, dude. And I like,
And your mind immediately relates that to this is it.
I'm gonna die, dude. There's something seriously wrong with me, man. I'm literally. I just got health insurance. I gotta insure this shit, dude.
that was like there's a meme that I saw going around one time that I always felt like when I was drinking, I was like, I can relate to that. It was, have you ever felt a sharp pain in one of your organs and thought, oh fuck, this is it. It's finally happening.
That's what I've been going through lately, dude.
Do that in sobriety. I'm like,
sick.
yep.
I'm serious, guys.
I did all this damage to my body and didn't give a fuck, and now I get sober and something's gonna happen,
Dude.
Like, that's seriously in my mind, dude.
Is that like honestly like? Do you ever have that weird superstition like, dude, I better not get this health insurance because that means I'm gonna need it. Something weird like that.
No,
I'm paying for it. I'm gonna use the fuck out of it.
I'm gonna have health insurance and I won't use it once until I don't have health insurance, and then I'm gonna need it. That's how it works for me.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Well, but what?
I've never used health insurance.
Me neither.
And when I've had like access and shit like that, like I never had to use it.
I had freaking Medicaid or Medicare when I went to rehab.
Me too. That's how I got into rehab.
Dude, I got
That's
into rehab
nice.
because my girl had insurance. She had insurance for me.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was able to go to this fancy, nice rehab.
That's been nice.
Thanks for reminding me I'm single, Dylan. Damn it.
My bad, dude.
One
I'm
day,
just kidding.
God's gonna provide you with a 10.
I'm serious, dude. I want to know why you think you're dying.
God's not a pimp, Donny. Don't ask for a girl, dude.
I don't ask for
Pray
it.
for a girl.
I don't ask.
Bullshit.
I don't.
It's an honest program, Donny.
And I'm being honest, I've never ever prayed for a girl in my life. Dude.
Oh my
This
god.
motherfucker.
I
Hey Haley, how you doing? What time's that native open?
oh, you got
Donny calls tailgaters. And he gets on. New rule, nothing's off limits, bro.
I called because I wanted just to be in a social environment. Dude.
Yeah. Well, Donnie and I are trying to do new things instead of doing the same thing every week and hanging out with the same people and going, why haven't we met any women?
Yeah. 29, single, and I do the same thing all the time, expecting different results. So
It's insanity.
it's fucking insanity.
I'm not gonna. Okay. We'll leave it at that.
Okay, good.
He just wanted some chicken wings, dude.
We should leave it at that.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's not like fine words, bro. You want to take it there? You got toe to toe, dude.
Dude,
I know some shit about you, bro.
Here we go. Round one.
Right, dude.
No, this is gonna be all around.
Anyways, back to surrender.
Back to surrender, dude. I know. It's just like a meeting. It's like we need to shut the conversation down before things get like way too real.
All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Not So Anonymous.
All right.
Oh. Well, back to surrender.
Nah, seriously, I think my body's been shutting down, man.
But why?
Everything hurts.
Maybe because
Like,
you're
I
just
get
getting older.
I don't know, man. Like,
It's winter, dude.
It is winter, dude.
I wake up, bro, and my joints hurt, dude. And I think it's
This is some geriatric ass conversation.
I wake up and I piss excellent.
well, that I do.
That's why I started laughing.
You took your ibuprofen, bro. You're good.
Dude, that shit does not work.
Not after you've done
My
a
first
crazy
thought-
amount of fucking
No, dude. I
opiates,
feel
no.
some pain, and I'm like, oh, I know it'll cure this.
I know.
Some fentanyl.
Everything else will go to shit, but at least my back won't hurt.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
Fuck.
I won't feel any pain.
maybe that's what it is, you know? Now I actually feel everything, every little ache.
Well,
I don't know what it is, man.
16 years of abuse, yeah, maybe.
I felt good, dude. The first year of my sobriety, man. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, dude.
You've definitely regressed. Yeah, I'm just
I've progressed, but I've also regressed.
No, dude, you have. And it kind of goes back to that one thing. Like that first year, we're just like finally feeling things. And then now it's like comprehending how to feel those things. It's a big challenge.
Yeah, I think it's that. And I've also I think I've grown more comfortable about, not giving a fuck.
There's some truth to that. I'm getting there too, man. I'm starting to feel that same way.
I asked
like in what aspect? Though?
I asked my sponsor that the other day. I said, do you think I'm getting worse the longer? Do you think I'm getting sicker the longer I stay sober? And he was like, nah, I think you're just getting more comfortable around people and just not giving a fuck anymore.
Yeah, me too.
So more of like removing the insecurity of like what people think.
Yeah, and trying to be like this perfect person all the time, and like
that pressure is
just overwhelming of like just trying to show up like something like perfect all the time, dude. Because I'm a perfectionist. I want everything has to be perfect, or I'm scared of it. Like,
right.
It has to
like
be
working the perfect program because you feel like if you go to a meeting and get judged by the people.
Yeah.
Because people are aware, right? Like they're in recovery and then like, oh, well, he's being really egotistical. I mean, it happens. I mean, I do it to you all the time. Dude. Take your inventory. I think we do it all.
Yeah.
Like towards each other in a playful way.
I think that's one of the toughest things about being around each other sometimes is like none of us buy each other's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, dude. Even at that meeting, that God shot meeting once again, dude was like, I spoke in front of thousands and thousands of people at my college graduation and I was totally fine. But there's 40 people in this room and I'm terrified because I feel like I can't bullshit you guys.
Okay.
Because you can't bullshit a bullshitter, and this whole room's full of bullshitters. That's exactly what he said, and I was like, damn, that's the truth.
Yep.
It is, dude.
You can't hide behind anything, man.
No.
It's crazy too because it also brings out that like freedom once you get used to it. Like when you go out into the regular world, at least for me, now I just overshare with everyone. Like, I have no shame about anything. I'm just like, fuck this, and anything that's on my mind, I'm just say because I can say it with you guys. I say it when I'm in the rooms, and I just talk. I speak and don't have shame. And then you get in front of other people and you don't have a filter, and they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?"
Dude.
And you're like, "I don't know. I'm free. I just talk." I'm like,
so true. My boss was like, because I'm just like the good addict I am, all or nothing. They've been talking to me about going into like full-time management, and I was like, yeah. Well, it was like I was either gonna go into full-time management or I'm just gonna quit, and I think I'm leaning towards bailing. And she was like,
what?
The conversation got brought up too. She was like, about how I got the job. I was like, I got this job because some therapist told me I needed to humble myself. And then I was like, yeah. So I came here and started humping boxes. And I was supposed to just be here for like fucking. I know that sounded bad. I just started loading boxes.
I didn't know. I thought I had like selective hearing for a second. Did he say that?
Well, I said, okay, whatever, dude. I just physical labor. And I was like, yeah. And I just got it because I was just trying to quit doing drugs. And she just looks at me like, fucking Dylan. What is wrong? It's so true, dude. You're just like, it's an honest program.
Yeah.
What program?
It's so funny.
Dude, my favorite story is how you got the job in the interview when you told him, dude. I was just like, fuck, I was like, this motherfucker, dude. Fucking balls on this guy.
It almost brings out that comfortability because you don't do it anymore. You're like, it's fine because I don't do it anymore. So you could just tell people. But I say that all the time with like when I'm speeding down the road, like going 20 miles an hour over the speed limit, and I see a cop, I'm like, it's fine. I'm sober. I can't get in trouble.
Get all cocky. You're drinking a soda. You're just like drinking it real fucking cocky in front of the cop, like soda.
Yep.
Or like going through the airport security the first time without drugs. Dude, I'm like swagging through them damn security machines like, stop me, motherfucker.
Dude,
like, what,
I just did that like a couple days. Dude, because remember, like I used to travel a lot like on the airplane for work. And then, dude, I swear to you, dude, every single time I got pulled to secondary.
Oh, same.
Every single time I got fucking patted down, checked, questions asked, and all that stuff. And I was like, dude, what is it? And they just told me, dude, you just look you look the part.
Me, dude.
Like,
I got stopped every time. I traveled a lot, bro. But I always put my. I know. I always.
Sorry, dude. I got excited.
I know, me too. I'm like, me too, dude. Yeah, no. I always checked all my drugs in my check-in bag, bro. And then I would bring up Xanax just for the flight, dude.
I got excited for the first time. They didn't ask me to go to secondary or question me. And they're like, yeah, go ahead, sir. I was like, progress.
I know. Now that I don't have anything on me, it is like that.
Yep.
No, I haven't gotten stopped since I don't know. I mean, I haven't flown a whole lot since I've gotten clean, but when I have, now it's like, oh, now you motherfuckers want to wave me through.
Well, I've seen your guys' before and after pictures, and they were right. You looked the part. I would have stopped your ass too.
I guess you're right.
That guy's got drugs,
dude. And I always wondered why every gas station I went to, someone would come up to me like, "Yo, you good, bro? You good? I got that fire." I'm like, the fuck? Do I have drug addict written across my forehead?
Yes.
Now I look at my before and afters and I'm like, God,
dude, that one we dropped, like I said, you look like Sling Blade as a child or something. I'm sorry.
No.
I guess no one watched. I know. You never seen Sling Blade? Not. Oh,
wow, you guys are missing out on an epic movie, dude.
It is an epic movie. On the topic of movies, you know what's a seriously underrated performance is Jim Carrey in The Grinch.
I don't think that's underrated because that's a Christmas classic.
I know, but like I think it's like Oscar worthy almost.
Oh, it's great. I love that movie.
Dude, no. What's that actor name that plays Beetlejuice?
Michael Keaton.
Dude. I watched that like years after, and I was just watching. Like I saw it from like him acting as an actor in that part, and I was like, "Holy fuck, dude, it's amazing."
We just got seriously off fucking topic.
Yeah, we did. Well, my acting is getting close to that.
Oh my god!
Talk about progress.
Talk about patience. Don't act like you're walking. Just walk.
You asked me to walk. Oh shit!
That's true. He even did it in that TikTok. You were right.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. It's amazing. Don't ever change.
Don't change for sure, dude.
Stay golden, point.
I am. No, dude. What was crazy? Like that honest with other people about like how some shit that we did, and it was crazy. The other night, I got a random Snapchat from a friend of mine, and he was like, the filter was like Arizona, Buckeye, Arizona, and I was like, the hell are you doing here? I thought he was driving through like going to California, and him and a couple friends I went to school with that I haven't seen in, I don't know, 7 years or so. They were here working on a job, like fixing a railroad track in Buckeye, Arizona. And they're from Ohio and now they live in Vegas. And I was like, what the hell are the chances of this? And they're like, yo, let's meet up and like get some dinner. And I was like, all right, like what time you guys get off? So I went and met them. And we were just talking, about like all the shit like we used to do when we were younger, and then like we drifted apart because I went like deep into my addiction, and they kind of went there, went to school or moved, they moved out to Vegas, stuff like that. And I was just like talking freely, openly, like I talked to you guys, like about some.
Oh, they had to think you were a fucking mess, dude.
And they're like, "Are you sure you're sober, bro?"
For real.
It was funny, man. But it just like reflecting back on some of the parties that we were talking about, it was crazy. And then like how my addiction manifested from that, like innocent, like not innocent, but like parties, and like. I don't know, late teens to in early 20s, we'd have like these big ass parties together.
Cocaine and laundry, baby.
No, yeah, well, no, that was just drinking and doing like some little cocaine here and there, and then my
normal people stuff.
Normal, it's so. I know. Go ahead.
It's not normal.
It's not, but like in my mind, I'm like, oh, that's right. Yeah, that's cool.
I'm just smoking some weed, doing some cocaine.
Weed, coke. Yeah.
But no, and then I started like talking about some like deeper shit, and they're like, my one buddy's like, yeah, listen to a couple of your podcasts, they're funny, dude, but like it was just that being honest and talking about how fucked up we are. People don't know how to take it.
Yeah,
I had this guy at work come up to me, he's one of the whatever. He goes up, he goes, hey man, first of all, I'm ready to clock out. Go ahead and clock me out. Second off, he goes,
I like this guy.
Yeah, he goes, heard you got a podcast. I was like, yeah. He goes, heard it's about being sober. And when he said it that way, I was like, damn.
Just like that?
Yeah, he goes, I was like, damn, that sounds super fucking boring when you put it that way. And he was like, you know what'd be really good? He's like, if you guys got all like fucked up and then talked? I was like, you fucking asshole. I was like, no. And then I'm like trying to explain. I'm like, no, but it's not like that. Like one of my buddies like tells us funny crackhead stories. We have like a really good laugh at it. And then like I just stopped midway. I was like,
Nothing.
no. I was like, never mind, dude. I can't explain it to you.
Same thing happened to Jordan. I was like, but it's really funny.
But it's really funny. It's like to us, I think, you know, and to people like who are in recovery or some sort of link to it, probably. But to the average kid who can smoke a joint and not fucking turn into an alcoholic, like,
I don't know. My brother-in-law reached out. He's like, hey man, I passed it on to like a few people, and like I think his brother listens to it, and he's like, dude, it's fucking really funny. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's.
I laugh.
If no one laughs, I laugh at myself. So.
No, we laugh at you too, bro.
Oh, cool. Well, that's what I'm here for, dude.
Dude, when you checked in your drugs with the check-in bag, you were never like, I'm sorry, dude. Sorry, this was my bad.
Okay, no, go ahead.
Back to story.
You were never like paranoid that they would lose your shit?
Yeah, I was paranoid, bro, all the time, but I would just eat Xanax and forget about it. What? Dude?
I don't, dude.
When I went on that flight with Donny to Seattle, and I was fiending for some nicotine, bro, and like we were sitting in the airport because he had to do some work for maybe like an hour after the plane landed, and I was like, I went to the bathroom, and it was just a Juul or whatever, so I was just I hit my Juul in the bathroom, and I came out like a little lightheaded or whatever, and I was like, whoa. And I told Donny, he's like, bro, I used to smoke cigarettes in the bathroom of the airplane, bro. I didn't give a fuck.
Really? I would smoke cigarettes in the airplane bathroom, bro. Jesus. That's how like I'm fiending for a cigarette, dude.
You're not allowed to vape in airports or anything?
No. I mean, I think the SeaTac airport has a smoking section somewhere, but I wasn't going to go find it.
Yeah, but then you have to go out of the, you have to check, you have to go back through security
I know that,
and shit.
Yeah. When I went to Hawaii, like 5-6 years, I don't know, vapes were still pretty new.
Yeah.
Like so no one really knew what to do with them. And I was just fucking obliterated on whiskey. So I was immediately that asshole in a big crowd of people who was just blowing fat clouds. And my wife was just like, fuck, dude. I was like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's cool, dude. It's not a cigarette.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
I remember when they had that like little period where people would smoke them inside because it's not smoke.
Yeah, they're like, what do we do here? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they shut that down real quick.
Real quick, dude. You just smoke cigarettes in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Like, I've done a lot of drugs in the bathroom, but like that gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
Like, for some reason, I'm like, ooh, that's crossing the line.
Yep.
Dude, and they knew. Like, so.
They didn't tell you anything?
No, they looked at
They
me like,
knew.
they did. I know they knew. I would hit
Was it the crack, maybe?
I was smoking crack in the bathroom.
I know.
bro.
Maybe you were paranoid from the crack still.
So I would
Valid question.
Oh man, dude, I got all kinds. Never mind, dude. But no, like when you flush the toilet in the airplane, or like like a really.
You'd smoke. Hold up, you'd smoke a cigarette in the bathroom of an airplane.
Of the airplane.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the airport.
So you, I would fucking light it real quick, dude, and take some big.
Now I'm really tripping. Like, damn.
I would take really big ass drags, dude, like 2 or 3 of them, and then hold the flush button, and like it's really powerful, dude. And it fucking sucks all the smoke, dude, right out. And I would throw the cigarette at the same time, like as I would blow the hits out.
How many times did you flush it?
Just one time, dude. Just hold it, and it'd be like, and as that, I would be blowing the fucking smoke into the hole.
Oh, you had to get a serious head.
Please
Oh,
do
yeah.
not try this on your
I
next
know.
flight.
Fuck, dude. Recovery
Not so
showed my
anonymous.
ass.
No way endorses
Not
or
this.
condones.
Donnie's behavior. Dude, that's gnarly.
Now think about all of that stuff we were just talking about and how much we've progressed in the last year, just in maturity wise. Like it's unimaginable looking at myself a year ago.
I know.
And I mean, I still think I'm very immature for a 29-year-old man, like mentally, but I was just talking to my sister about it today. Like when she used to get on me and like be yelling at me, like when I was in my addiction, telling me that I'm 27, I'm 28, I need to start acting like it, and I need to grow up. And she would tell me these things, and I'd be like, she's stupid. I'm just having a good time. And like now, like I'm doing those things, and I see her perspective because I don't know, I have this clear mind, and I'm starting to grow and actually work on life and enjoying building my life. I think it's been really fulfilling. I can't even believe like the things I used to be doing, a year and a half ago.
Well, it is, dude. It's just the whole thing, honestly, just the progression of everything, the progression of the recovery, the progression of our friendship, the progression of just life, period, man. It's been a gnarly roller coaster. Goomer used to wear glasses. Now he doesn't.
But most people got over that.
Most
people got over it. He jumped off a cliff and lost his glasses, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, like you're like a whole different person to me now, dude.
Thank
You really are. Like,
Look at them guns, bro. You been working out?
dude, you haven't. Goomer's sexy, bro.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm sick still,
Goomer
dude.
swag,
You're
dude.
looking
I got
like
drained. I
you're
lost
almost
7-8 pounds, bro, in the past week.
Mm.
Yeah.
You're looking good, bro. Looks good
Thank
on you.
you.
Or
Thank
off of you. However you want to look at it.
Thanks, Donny.
You're almost
Nice
you're
one.
almost getting to the savage level.
Donny, don't get me started on that, bro.
I'm just kidding, Goomer. No, dude, the progress that I've witnessed in all of you guys is fucking because I got a little bit more sobriety than you
All
guys.
right, get off your fucking head. Fuck outta here.
The fucking balls
The
on this
balls
guy.
on
The
this
fucking-
I had to say it, bro.
to bring up time.
You just said it. You're getting sicker, bro. Doesn't matter how much time you have.
I know, but
You ain't been working a program lately, so
None of us have.
First of
newcomer has more sobriety than you.
all, probably.
Whoever woke up first today is the most sober.
No, dude. Just oh man, to see where like I don't know the first meeting Goomer came into to now,
You
dude.
didn't go back to that. Huh?
It's funny, man. Just like that guy that spoke the other night, dude. After the meeting, I was like, he's got like 4 months sober, and I was like, man, dude, I remember the first fucking meeting you came into, man. Like, and to see where you're at now is amazing. And he was like, yeah, he's like, I remember you tried to. It was like a Saturday Night Live, and I think I spoke and someone else spoke. And afterwards, I was standing out front talking to someone, and he was like walking out the door past me, and I was like, "Yo, what's up?" Because I knew I knew that he was new, and I was like, "Hey, man, what's up?" He's like crying, like trying to hold his emotion, like walk away. He's like, "I'll be back," And
Shit.
we just talked about that, like, and he was like, "I'll never forget, dude, that first meeting I came to, man, at Saturday Night Live when you guys shared and I couldn't even stop and talk to you because you were trying to talk to me, but I couldn't because I was like overwhelmed with all these fucking emotions and feelings and stuff. And then to see him get back up and speak at the podium was just like amazing
Oh shit!
to
It was
watch.
that one Saturday Night Live. They both of you did it
No, this
Yeah.
dude was no.
No?
when Dylan was
you
the
just
main.
got like 4 months.
Oh, no. This is
sober.
when I did my
Dude, that shit was a year ago now.
when
I
me-
had
well,
I
when
had
me and you
5
did it,
months.
yeah.
when
me
you
and
were
did
the
that.
main, yeah, you were 5 months. That's when I met you.
Yeah, that's true. Because I remember too when I shared that story about Bree taking those photos of me in my active addiction. And this is before I knew you. I just heard the biggest laugh out of the fucking room, and like Goomer just sitting there dying and shit, just cracking
Not
up.
alone, man.
Exactly.
That's my story. Cut you off. I'm like, dude, check out these naked pictures of me.
Yeah, that's how I got introduced to Goomer. I was like having a good conversation with someone who's like, dude, I gotta show you something, and it's Goomer's fucking bare ass, just rotisserie chicken style, is like the fucking one of the dudes called it.
Yep.
I was like, all right, dude,
It's an honest program.
we're gonna be friends.
Good times, bro.
Dude, for me, I just think about the difference of our camping trip to now, bro.
Oh, totally, dude. Well,
Like-
especially with you though.
Yeah, especially me.
Like we've
Yeah.
obviously had a lot more time to like bond over that, and that was before we even really got started with the podcast. I think.
Yeah. Yep, I just was starting to feel comfortable around you guys, like enough to go camping.
Enough to go camping. Yeah, I know. You're like, you want to meet my parents?
You guys are coming over to my house.
Dude, that was.
I had to show them I had friends. What?
I had to show
That was a good camping trip.
Yeah, dude, I had a lot
was.
of fun. I just remember telling you guys because I was just starting to get to know you guys. It was like, you guys are going to start to see how weird I am on this camping trip.
Dude, remember how
Loved it.
freaked out he would be with any bug at all around him? I've never, dude, talk about the immaturity All right, we can go back to immaturity right now.
That's not immature. That's a phobia.
Dude, I've never heard a grown man scream like that.
Those are some big ass bugs, dude. Okay, so when you're camping, and this is my first time camping sober, and it gets nighttime and you can't have a fire and you're not drinking, well, what do? And so we're playing Cards Against Humanity, and we have that giant night light, which is a bug attractor 5000.
Yes,
is what it should be called. And then they just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and nastier and landing on me.
He would freak out when a bug would land on one of us. Not even him, it would hit me, and he would freak out.
And Donnie, you just being backwoods as it is.
I'm
just chilling on
I'm
you.
just saying, like, dang,
"Oh."
what's up, dude?
And George's like, ah.
No,
That was
it's not
funny.
about it. I don't like bugs. We turned out the light, everything was fine.
Dude, that was a great trip, though. That was the first time I'd seen you like kind of let loose because you were so pissed off at your job at that point.
Fuck that job.
Dude, I really fucking hated that job.
Still do.
Yeah.
And even that, like when we were talking about in that episode, that seems like a lifetime ago. I was talking about that with my parents. I was like, I can't even believe I ever worked at Starbucks. Seems so long ago when in reality it was only like 5 months ago.
I know.
Shit flies, huh?
It has flown by. It has been flying by. It feels so like when you're brand new, when I was brand new and I'd see somebody pick up a year chip or 2-year chip, I was like, oh my goodness, dude.
Seemed unobtainable, dude.
Unobtainable, absolutely impossible. Because at that point, I
Mhm.
truly felt like I was hopeless, helpless. Like, there's no shot. No
Mhm.
shot. Like, I might be able to string together 30 days, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But a year? Absolutely not.
Dude,
and
I'll-
then stuff
Dude.
starts flying by. But a lot of it, too, is because
Mm.
I work the program. I go to meetings. And mainly, man, I built, that accountability squad. I know, like, our TikToks and stuff, we kind of, poke fun at ourselves and the whole Jordan at the thing, keep your accountability homies close and you're holding the bag of ice. Like, nah, dude, you know what I mean? But that shit's true, bro. Like,
It is.
you guys have legitimately saved my life. Goomer was going through his emotional fucking roller coaster the other night with me. And I was like, dude, talking about like how proud I was of him. He's like, but what have I done? I was like, well, you fucking helped save my life, dude. That's worth something to me.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's true, man.
Yeah, that whole importance of like when you get in the program and getting involved, like it's so important to just be involved in the program, like in general. But when you actually like get to know the people and start making friends, like that brings like a whole new level of accountability. Like I can't tell you how many times I'm like, okay, I can't drink anymore because I got these guys around me. I'm not going to let them down. And I know that I'm not going to let them drink because like, that's why we're here. That's why we do this. So just having like even like close knit friends that you make by being involved into the program brings out a whole new level of accountability that I didn't even think was a thing until it happened.
Dude, no, it's real, bro. It 100% real. Just when you, not like, well, you were there, like you said, you got so much more time than us. So,
I was joking.
Go
ahead, keep
fucking
continue.
Captain Recovery over here. Well, but you were kind of in that zone where it's like, let's all hang out type stuff. Where, like when I got into the rooms and when Goomer came in, you were trying to get like people together, and then once we all got together, it was like really on.
Mhm.
Then we were all freaking out till 4 a.m. every night, and
Well, life doesn't stop when we get sober, bro, and I think that's one of the biggest things that I like doing is getting together outside of the program in the rooms. Like, yeah, the rooms are there, to come spill our shit, but like we got to go out and live life and have fun and do fun things sober. And,
oh, totally, dude.
like from paintballing to fucking cliff diving to
That was
bowling
fun,
and
bro.
playing pool and poker, like all
Yeah.
this stuff.
Dude, I remember when I got 7 months, man. Like we all got together at the park,
Mm-hmm.
and then you guys, someone brought the 7-month chip for me, right?
Yeah.
And we had like we made like little hot dogs and shit, and that's when like COVID started hitting, and like the meetings shut down, and we had nowhere to go, so we were just like fellowshipping outside the meetings, and before it was like 6 feet apart and everything. And just like, dude, like I don't know about the 6 feet apart shit, but like I really need this shit right now. Like I have no one or nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of rough, man. Jordan fucking came when the whole meetings were shutting down, dude. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, that was rough. Like I remember I showed up to the nooner and like the doors were locked and there was no one there, and I was like,
Oh fuck.
what the fuck? And I saw the sign that it's closed, and I'm like,
It's like,
well, and so then I went that whole week, and I'm at like 45 days or something like that, or like I don't know, not even that long, and I'm just like, well, shit. And then one day it was like a Friday or something, and I was like, I remember some people talking that if they were going to close down the meeting hall, they'd have it in the parking lot. I'm just going to go check out the parking lot. And if there's no one there, then I'll just go home. And then I pulled up and like all of you guys were there and all of our friends that were now were there. And everyone was like, no, we're going to be here every day at 7. And I was like,
dude, how
perfect.
Cool,
dude, how fucking amazing is
Listen
that?
to you tell it, dude. Like, that's fucking cool.
Sounded way bigger than what it felt like we were doing.
Yeah.
We thought we were just hanging outside.
Yeah, we were just hanging outside, dude.
Yeah.
But to you, it's just like 45 days, dude. Like, that's huge, dude.
Yeah.
And we were just
was.
sitting out there holding me like one of our buddies was like, every day, was chairing that meeting, and then
the Sandlot meeting, baby.
We called it the Sandlot meeting, man. And we
held
just
that down.
And we did the reading. It was just like a real legit meeting, and some days it was fucking a shitload of people out there, man.
Dude,
like,
we would
people would pull up with trucks and sit on the back of the tailgate. Like, it was legit. It was cool as fuck, dude.
Remember that dude from Hawaii?
People don't fight fair. One of the shares, man, to this day, dude, I struggle with, dude. Remember you reminded me of that one, dude? That one stuck with me forever. Haven't seen him since, man. Hopefully he's doing good and stuff like that. But
well, for sure. But yeah, but my point was like, dude, we'd all roll up. Dude, sure enough, we ended up with a coffee maker out there.
Yeah.
Snacks out there, like food. Like, dude, we made that thing. Everyone would bring extra chairs.
Yeah.
Everyone's chain smoking cigarettes.
I know, dude.
Dude, that's one of the like god shots that I got early on, dude. Because like I remember like when the fellowship closed down for a little bit, they had some problem with like the carpet or something like that, and they're holding. Shut up.
Go ahead, dude. Go ahead.
So they had like the meetings outside, and like I remember like I would sit there. I'm like, man, how cool would it be to sit outside and have like a meeting outside? Because all the meetings were inside at the time, and every single one that I've been to. So then like one day I was just bitching in my head, and I was driving to that outside meeting, and like the sunset was coming down. It was just like a little God moment that I had, and I was just praying to God and saying the third step prayer and all that stuff. And then it made me realize like, damn, dude, I'm getting blessed right now. Like God's like, in my perspective, like
God's you can call COVID a gotcha.
I mean, it made me a strong. It probably helped a lot of people, man, in a good way.
Bro, I hate to say it because it's just been so negative, but like as far as my life and my sobriety goes, I think
2020's been the shit.
It's been the shit, but like COVID helped. Like now that I have this foundation, it's going to be a lot easier when everything opens back up. But when all the things that would have taken me back out are shut down,
right?
That was a big help for me, and no one's doing anything, and I'm not feeling like I have this fear of missing out. Like my friends aren't all going to festivals, and I'm just like, oh, well, I don't know if I could go and be sober, so I'm not going to go. And like all this different stuff, and all the bars were closed for like the first 3 months of my sobriety. It really took away that temptation for me to go out and go back and relapse because no one was doing anything and nothing was open, So it kind of it was very helpful for me in the beginning of my sobriety.
Hey, that's a great perspective look.
Yeah.
I mean, because I think the most common thing I hear is how difficult it is, and I agree. I think it's got to be horribly difficult for a lot of people, who are trying to get clean around this time. And how many comments have we gotten, where they're in-person meetings because I need a meeting, and that sucks, man. Like my heart breaks for them. But like to hear your perspective, just to hear the whole thing you just went on, like. How you were just like, dude, I hope there's people there. And sure enough, dude, people getting together. We just looking to recover, man. Fucking out in that parking lot and made sure that Jordan, fucking 45 days, got it all together. Had a place to go, dude. That's amazing, bro.
Dude, it really is. Like looking back on it, it's crazy. Those I cherish those meetings. I hold them close to my heart because they saved my life, man. Like I needed them, and they were there for me. And who knows where I would be right now if we didn't have those outdoor meetings.
Oh yeah,
And I think a lot of that too goes to that whole like any lengths thing, right? Like they shut the meeting hall down. That's cool. I mean, that sucks, but we're gonna get together. We're gonna stick together.
Stop, man.
Yeah, sobriety doesn't stop. Yeah, dude. That parking lot that the disease is doing push-ups in, we're gonna hold a meeting in it. That's and that goes to that accountability, that making the connections of friends in the program. Like that's dope, man. Like you said, the homie in the the rooms held down that Sandlot meeting, and dude, it helped a lot of people out. Jordan, you're a direct beneficiary of chilling in the parking lot. Let's talk recovery.
Yeah.
Who needs a chip? We even had chips.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, and it goes to show when you get into the balls on this guy.
My bad, dude.
No, I'm just kidding.
I just thinking of something funny.
Would you like to share with the rest of the class?
It's just like everybody was like, it was like at the time I was like, don't bring food, don't share shit, don't touch each other 6 feet apart. And we're out there just snacking it out, just trying to stay
coffee,
Who needs coffee?
just passing around like
Used
a bag of
chips.
candy. Used chips.
I know. I remember.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when I went over to your house and we were picking up those pizzas that first time I hung out with you guys, and you were like, I survived the opioid epidemic. I don't think this virus is gonna take me out.
I say that shit all the time.
That's such a fucked up perspective.
Again, that was back. That was back before it lasted a year, but
yeah.
it's
I'm not trying. I don't know. I kind of feel bad because we're taking the whole situation lightly, but some people got affected by it.
Yeah,
No,
we're not.
Yeah, this is not to dismiss anybody's loss or anything like that, or anybody's hard times or anything. It's more to go like, I mean, my life was more dependent. Dude, for me.
Maybe that's what it grew this fucking relationship, that outside meeting.
Yeah. No, I think it was. I just think it goes to a lot of the willingness, more than anything. The willingness to any lengths, like
honesty, open minded willingness to go to any lengths. My addiction never slept, and my sobriety, I can't just, I can't minimize the lengths I went to get high was fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally insane shit. Like I can't even. I could spend hours and hours on this fucking podcast talking about all the crazy shit I did. And
do it.
And for me,
1 hour at a time.
Every time, 1 hour at a time. Everyone would be like, I drive from Buckeye to the meeting hall. It's like 30 minutes basically every night. 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back. And they're like, damn, you drive forever like to come to this meeting. I'm like, dude, that ain't shit. Like I used to drive hours. I would work 12 hours, drive fucking 6 hours home, and then drive 6 hours back and go straight back to work the next morning.
Dude, I drove 24 hours one time.
Yeah. Dude,
for what?
By myself.
Pick up.
What?
Yeah.
No matter what, dude, I was getting high. Like,
where were you living?
Oh, well, I was working out of town, like I said, dude. I had a job out in it's kind of like 20, 30 minutes away from Oakland. And like we were like traveling upstate, working at all these these restaurants like overnight work. And I was running like on very little sleep, dude. And like one of the last days, like the job got extended, so I ran out of my stash.
Oh shit!
And it was like night work, and the people that I was working with, they were just like kind of not really on my ass, but it was really hard to break away because I didn't have a vehicle. So then I just toughed it out. I was working with withdrawals and like just toughing it out and this and that. And then emergency call got called, and the dude had to go to Boston that same night, so we worked all night. On like very, very little sleep, like that whole week, nothing but night work. And then he got called to Boston that night. So we finished at like 6, 7 in the morning. So then I drove him to Oakland airport. He flew out to Boston. I drove from Oakland all the way down, like just chomping on like fucking, Tylenol, like Advil and like Red Bulls. And like I think I had like some Tramadol, I think at the end of the day, dude. And nothing was working. I was snorting everything, like trying to like keep it together. And I drove from there, hauling ass, down to Vegas because I had to drop off an equipment at one other store. So I drove there, no sleep, dude, just hopped up on shit, just on the mission. All I can think about was like, I got to get to my dealer. And that's what drove me, dude. Kicking all these fentanyl pills, everything. I was withdrawing from Vegas. I drove all night. And then I was like on the phone with with the girl I was dating at the time, dude. And then like, it was miserable, dude.
You couldn't find something in Vegas?
Dude, I was hurting, dude. I was freaking hurting, dude. That's another story.
Just question, just out of my curiosity. So when you guys are like going through those withdrawals and like trying to find something and getting there, did booze ever help?
Like nothing helps. Man.
Nothing helps except getting the drug.
But I've heard a lot of people say that's what they would do. I was so scared of getting even more dehydrated. Like I didn't want anything that would even remotely, in my mind, have a chance of making my withdrawals worse.
Gotcha.
The only thing that gave me like a brief 5-minute relief would be I would just smoke wax like no other, dude. But alcohol would make it worse almost. Yeah. But the weed pen, like that wax would give me like a temporary relief a little bit, but it wasn't wasn't much, dude.
Dude, that's all fucked up though.
Yeah.
That's all fucked up.
But it's going back to like if I'm willing to go to that length, that's the first thing I did. I didn't even go home, shower, nothing, dude. I went straight to the dope man, dude, and I was just like, and then I went to go see my family and all this stuff, dude. And it's just crazy. So like going back to what you were saying, dude, drive 30, 40 minutes for a fucking meeting, like
No,
pick up a book and read a chapter, like, dude, are you
Right?
kidding me, dude? I have no excuse not to do that shit.
bro. And that the fact that you're not doing that right now, like I said, I think that is incredible progress. I really do. Like I know we were having this conversation just the other night, and how there's times that you still feel like a failure.
Yeah.
I feel the same fucking way, dude. It's still easy to feel like a failure, but damn, dude, you're not doing that shit anymore.
Yeah.
And that's worth something, and it's not like we have all this crazy amount of time clean. I know 16 months at one point sounded unobtainable, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not a long time, man.
It's not.
Dude, when I first came in, I was gonna say this earlier, but you just reminded me. When I first came in, you were getting your 8-month chip. I remember that, and I was like, "That guy's got it all. He's graduated." I was like, "Holy shit, he's the king of recovery, dude!" At 8 months, that's what I thought being at like 30, 40 days.
I thought the same shit, dude. One of my buddies, dude, that I know now, like he picked up an 8-month chip in one of our first meetings. And I still talk to him now, but when I was like, dude, that guy's got it all figured out, man. Like he did it at 8 months.
Yeah.
It seems so far away. Remember that kid at the meeting when you picked up your one chair or your 1 year chip? Dude? He called you out like, that dude's full of shit. There's no way that dude's sober for a year. Were you guys there, dude?
Yeah, I remember that.
Damn. It was funny, dude.
The fucking balls on that guy. To question Mayana?
But it's like when you leave rehab too. I mean, I know some. Well, for me, I was only at a 30-day rehab. So when you leave, like everyone's got less time than you, except for like the few exceptions that like came out of jail that have like 6 months because they're out of jail. So, but everyone's got less time. So you like walk out, you're like, I'm Captain Recovery, bro. I got 30 days. Look at all these. Look at this guy with a week. He's got so much to learn and comes in. And so when you go into the meeting and he's like, I got 8 months, you're like, oh shit, dude, that guy's got it, bro.
So when you're listening to someone share like 1, 2, 3 months, do you ever listen and you're like, oh, I remember being there? Like you like almost like where like just kind of right where that kid is at or whatever. It's like, dude, I was right at the same fucking spot. I was saying the same exact stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy, dude. It like, and it kind of speaks to that progress aspect of it.
Yeah.
Like, at one point, I really did feel like I had it all figured out. I really did. Captain Recovery.
Dude, that's when you're fucked. When I fucking feel like, oh, I got this. It's easy, bro. That's when I'm really fucking up, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'm really fucking up.
I never want to know it all, man. I got there at one point and thought I was like doing great, but crash and burn quick. And I want to go back to like the progress of we don't see our progress in ourselves. Like I minimize all my problem. I mean, like all the bad shit I did, and I minimize my progress a lot of times too.
Oh yeah.
Like I see it in everyone else, but I never see it in myself. And then people say it to me, and I'm like, fuck, get the hell out of here. Like I'm not. I just should be way further ahead, because I always compare myself to other people that weren't doing heroin and crack for the majority of their.
That's
life.
one thing that I've been struggling with, man. I've been really fucking hard on myself lately, dude. Like it's not enough, dude. Like where I'm at, what I'm doing right now, it's like, and like going back in early recovery and where I'm at now, it's like being really hard on yourself. Like I've been beating the shit out of me.
No, that's like the worst thing we can do, and I struggle with it a lot because I'm my own worst critic every day. Yeah. But like the accepting exactly where I'm at and remembering, like reflecting back, I was just seriously just thinking about this. Like I took a picture with like my first check that I got in real estate, and it was like the biggest fucking deal to me ever, dude. Like I was like in such a freaking high, dude, back then.
That first one's big, bro.
It was like, yeah. And to see now and even meeting with my first clients and like going through like a buyer consultation and stuff, I was so fucking nervous. And now I'm just like, yeah, what's up? Like it's
This is Don Ellis.
yeah, but just like that progress and reflecting back, dude, and the choices like that we're making now we're gonna see the results later on, and I don't know, man. It's just
enjoy it, man. Enjoy it.
It's all about I've been listening. I've always listened to motivational stuff and like super successful people, and they're like, you know, the fucking destination, it's not even about that, dude. It's all about the journey and enjoying it along the way. But, you know, and I every day, like lately, I've been trying not to beat myself up and criticize myself and, you know, the positive affirmations and like, cause I think overcoming, you know, I make jokes like we're the only people that get fucking praised for quitting doing a serious drug, but it's a big deal, man. Like I didn't choose to get addicted. I didn't choose to be an addict, but it happened and I'm overcoming it one day at a time. And it's awesome to see other people though, man. Like seriously, like one of my sponsees, he's on this freaking pink cloud and I'm like, dude, just be careful, man. You're gonna crash and burn. One of these days, you're gonna feel like shit.
I've been thinking about that pink cloud lately, dude.
Fuck that
And
cloud.
like, dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I'm serious, dude. This is my thoughts.
I've been on it and off of it.
But so this whole time, right? They're like, oh, he's just in new recovery. You're on a pink cloud. You're on a pink cloud. You're on a pink cloud. So this whole time, like the good feeling and the good emotions, and when I'm living it now in the present moment in recovery, like, oh, they just. I started attaching it to the pink cloud. So I started chasing this feeling and emotion attached to the pink cloud. But then I started realizing, like, fuck that pink cloud, dude. It doesn't exist no more to me. You know, I'm just like, dude, that's just recovery, period. Like, recovery is just beautiful. It's awesome. And it can be amazing, dude. Like I don't want, like, that whole pink cloud. Like, fuck that cloud.
Well, my
dude.
thing
Like,
was I fucking just spent the better part of my life being lied to. I don't need something in sobriety lying to me right now.
Right.
You know, like, fuck that cloud, dude. Like, and I get it. People would be like, ride that pink cloud, bro. Ride that cloud. I'm like, fuck you, bro. Fuck you. Like,
doesn't exist no more in my recovery,
fuck that
bro.
cloud, dude. Like, I'm happy.
Recovery is just dope.
I'm happy for people who experience it, you know, and I love, like, Jordan, when you were on your little high recently, dude, I loved it. I was like, hell
Me
yeah,
too.
dude. Jordan's on a fucking roll right now.
I'm trying.
But it's like, damn, dude, is this real? Is this real? Can I believe this? Or is this gonna fucking crash and burn on me? You know, I think I was so focused on, like, when I was in treatment, man, I didn't want to, like, I had the doctor trying to convince me that I needed to get on Suboxone. And this is after I already fucking detoxed, too.
That's the worst.
Yeah, fuck him
Tell
for
that
that.
doctor to go fuck himself.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry.
He was a cool dude. He was really nice. But, like, dude, fuck your Suboxone clinic, all right? Because
Yeah.
I just went through a detox. And this is not a bash on Suboxone or some whatever. I want to be careful. I want to tread lightly here. But I know for me, I was very, very set on, I wanted to leave independent of those substances. Like, I didn't want to be fucking lied to anymore, you know? So that's when that whole thought of the pink cloud and people talking to me about it. And then the crash, which I think is, like, not talked about enough, is the crash from the pink cloud and, like, being aware of that.
You hit these walls, man.
When you hit that wall, like, be prepared, like, that wall's coming, you
Right.
know? And
That
make
happens.
sure that the foundation is, like, laid out before that happens. Like, that's what was really important to me, man, because I remember the first time I got clean, I think I was, like, on that pink cloud. And as soon as that got away, like, I had 30 days. As soon as that went away, I was like, all right, well, time to hit the dope, man. Gave it my all.
Tried my best.
Tried my best.
Is this it?
Yeah.
That was it. That's recovery. God, fuck that.
It's been a journey, man. Just to think, oh man, like that glow up, like the picture of me that got a bunch of love on.
Amazing, dude.
People are like, dude, that's fake. That people were commenting on it, like, that's fake. It's not the same person. And I was like, yeah, it's not the same person. Like,
Nice.
Dude,
True.
for real.
it was.
Someone said something shitty about your TikTok, the transformation one. They're like, the fake homeless outfit. I wanted so badly to be like, well, that's actually his real outfit that he wore.
It's not
Like,
fake.
that wasn't fake.
I wore that every day.
It's an Ellis thing. You wouldn't understand.
Holy shit, dude. So what do you do when you crash in the pink cloud?
You go to meetings.
Hold on for dear life. Oh man,
Go to meetings, man.
go to meetings.
Reach out. Stay connected. The same
Yep.
shit that it's nothing new. It's nothing new.
It's so simple.
I'm always like, I got caught up on this real big thing. Like, oh, I need to keep my recovery fresh. I got to keep it fresh. Like, and lately, keeping my recovery fresh is literally going back to the basics.
Yep.
That's it. Just pray again. Maybe meditate some, you know? We do.
I've been deep in meditation.
Yeah.
No, dude, I love
Connect.
I love
Oh,
meditation.
I know you
man.
like meditation.
I do, man. I have some breakthroughs during, and it's a way to retrain our brain if you ever get there. It's I'm sorry. No, I fucking love meditation.
Right over
Man.
there,
Seriously.
Jordan.
Sorry, I just breathed into the mic again. My bad.
No, dude.
You're good, man. Totally
I laughed through my nose.
I laughed through my nose.
It's so simple that we just overcomplicate it, man. It's just like a recipe. It's a diet. Like if we just relate that, like the steps to that kind of stuff, if we follow it, it's gonna work. It's gonna produce results, and we might not see it, but we reflect back and we see the results. And my one mentor is like, good choices, good life. Keep it simple. Good choices, good life. And over and over, and I'm like, you're right. Like my choices that I was making a year ago are paying off now, like way more. And it's
I can second that for you.
I mean, if I think it's for everyone.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But
you're right.
But
you're right.
it's true. It's one of those things like you were saying. Like it's so much easier to see the progress in other people. It's so much easier for me to say, man, Jordan's come a long way. Donny, Goomer, you guys have come a long way. But then when I'm looking at myself, I'm like, why am I stuck right now?
Yeah, like I'm always stuck.
Why am I like running in the mud right now? Like what the hell? But it's just not true, man.
No.
It's not.
We need to give ourselves some credit.
Yeah. Yep. I heard someone say once, I forget where, I think it was on a podcast, but it's been something that's been really sticking with me lately. And it's just this, we're all the main characters in our own story, right? Everyone's their main character in your movie. So we make like a way bigger deal about everything that involves us in the grand scheme of things because we're the main character.
Oh yeah.
So every small thing that you do is a way bigger deal to you than probably like the rest of the world. So when you're feeling like, when you're starting to see progress in other people and you see this one imperfection in you that you've probably blown out of proportion, in the grand scheme of things, you're still right there with everybody else. But we concentrate on that so big because that's all we know. We're the main character of our story. So that's where it helps to like get outside of your head and get outside of yourself and be of service and be around people, go to meetings, talk to friends, do the podcast or whatever, because that helps us, relate and this isn't that big of a deal. Donnie's gone through this, Goomer's gone through this, or that kind of thing. So that's been something I heard on a podcast somewhere. It's been really sticking with me lately.
No,
I love that, dude. I'm the main character in my story, man. I was reading a book today about that shit, like standing at a train track.
How many fucking books do you read?
I love reading, bro. I don't know.
He starts them.
I know, right?
I do. I started them, but
I got a book that says that.
No, he was picture like
fucking thing.
You guys, I haven't fucked mine out once yet. I don't know what the hell. You guys are just
savage, bro.
Yeah. Man.
Your books.
Books.
You're reading a book today.
Good stuff, dude. Oh, so he broke it down like, all right, so stand at a train track. All right, you're looking left and you're looking right. So you look left. That's the break it down, like feel everything, all the good things you did in life, like your any accomplishments, and also the bad things, and like really look at the left side, your whole past, and go through it. Like sit there and visualize it. Like shut your eyes and just visualize all the good things, all the bad things, and then stop, and see right where you're at. And that's a huge. I had like huge breakthroughs when I do that. I'm like, holy shit, but all that stuff that happened to me, I've grown from it. Everything, every painful situation, I've grown from it. Every one of them.
That's the best feeling, man.
It is, dude. And I love reflecting back because I always forget. Like I've gone through some shit and I came out alive. Like, and to see these little small problems that I fucking make so big every day, like these little things, and then as soon as I look back, I'm like, well, I made it through that. So this is nothing. Like this little shit, and then when I look to the right and I see like my future, like yeah, there's gonna be those, hard things. And it might take me, like, I want to look at the destination like a target, because if I don't see some kind of target, I don't know where I'm going. So, but I'm gonna get there. There might be fucking roadblocks. I might have to go this way, that way. But if I keep my eye on that destination, I'm gonna make it there at one point in time. And I don't know. It's just, reflecting back, dude, I went through some shit, man.
Dude, yeah. I think that all the time, man. I'm just like, fuck, man, I've been through some shit. I know some shit, bro. I know some shit. I've been around, dude. I've been through it, bro.
Yeah.
Someone respect me. I've been through some shit.
It's my ego popping up. Like, you guys better fucking understand me.
Went to rehab 3 times.
I think everyone that's heard your stories knows you've been through some shit, Donny. But you have. It's crazy to see. And it's crazy to see the progress of like the person that you become. Even though I didn't know you back then, but hearing the stories and looking at you now, it's nuts. All of you guys, man.
It's cool to see.
And you know, everyone that's sober, all the love that we get like online from people that are celebrating different anniversaries and all that stuff, just knowing like their glow up, that they're experiencing the same thing and they're coming through. Like everyone, you know, no one's ever, you know, I feel like there's not a lot of people that get sober and then go, oh man, I really regret it.
Right.
I was better off when I wasn't sober. You know, you don't hear that often if that is even out there at all. You know.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, if I'm working my program, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. I'm fucking stoked. But like I said, I mean, just that brief stint of not working the program, super depressed. Even told Bree, was like, dude, I didn't get clean for this shit. You know, like, so like I better cut this shit out.
Yeah.
Because this sucks. But when I'm working my program, dude, connecting, involved, you know, having fun, dude, I've had the most fun in my life. Dude, this past 17 months has been insane. It's been difficult a lot of times, but dude, it's like I always say, like, regardless, man, like whatever, even if no one ever listens to another episode again, I got to document one of the most insane times of my life with my fucking boys. And for that alone, I am thankful. I really am, dude. And it seeing like you guys progress and seeing the changes in all of you and seeing somebody pick up a chip, all that type of stuff, like I'm at the point where it's like I get more stoked out on that now. I'm like, holy shit, it's real. Like I just seen it happen. Like that's crazy. I know I went through it, but I just seen it happen.
That's what they said. Like the old timer said, like I envy you. If you're coming to the room,
dude, that hits me hard.
I get like the biggest smile on my face when I see someone stand up and get a chip. I'm like, hell yeah, because that's like proof. Like I need proof for shit, and when, I don't see myself, but when I see another person, I'm like, yeah, it works. Yeah. Even though I'm literally sober right now, like in recovery, I still have to see other people picking up chips to know that it works, and shit lights me up, dude.
When they start changing, they get that glow up, and they start dressing better. They start getting some money in their pocket. Dude, I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, I'm so happy for you.
Except when they do the green chip, cut it for 3 months. 3 months, green like chip. They're like, you should have a little more green in your pocket. At me, at 3 months, I was like, no.
6, 7, 8,
9. So keep going.
Still waiting for that green chip.
Progress. Progress, not perfection, man.
Yep. Oh, yeah, strive for progress, not perfection.
You got a daily Donny for us, dude?
Always, Dylan. Oh man, some progress is better than no progress.
All right,
I like it.
That'll work.
You gotta step up your game, bro.
Step up your daily Donny game.
Keep it simple, bro.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Whoa, bro. Sorry.
Damn.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
You're aggressive, man. He's been aggressive lately.
There's something going on between you two. I don't know.
He hurt my
feelings. I don't know what it is, but
I called him out.
I told him stop babying me. I needed more accountability.
Did I get to the daily Donny too early?
Yeah, no, we're good.
He was being very emotional and wallowing in self-pity.
That's not why.
And I was babying him, and
you were not babying. You're being classic Donny, and you're just like, tough.
Tough.
I'm just there for you. What do you want me to give you fucking advice?
Listen to the podcast.
Oh shit.
All right.
Nah. Love you, bro, man.
Next episode, I think you guys should just go at each other. Me and Jordan, let's not even put our fucking mics on. Just let them go at it, dude.
Some tension.
Yeah. Well,
anyways,
thank you for that daily, Donny.
I'm anytime, Dylan. I'm thankful for you guys and to witness you guys' progress over this time. It's been awesome. The podcast, the progress of the room from where we started on the fucking couch, and then to a table at Jordan's, and then to another table at my house, and now we just remodeled
to a chair.
To a freaking chair.
Now we got a studio. We're doing video.
Yeah, dude. This is progress, man. I'd love to see it, dude. I'm excited to see where it goes in the future.
I am too, man. I really am. So thank you guys, dude. Again, thank you guys so much just for everything. Thanks for keeping me clean today.
Yeah.
Everybody out there, thank you for keeping me clean today as well. Reach out, hit the subscribe button. It's so weird to say that now. Hit the subscribe button. Like, fuck.
The way you say it, you say subscribe.
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 Oh,
Subscribe.
subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Fucking Goomer's rubbing it off on me. I think I'm on phonics level 2 now.
Could have fooled me.
Subscribe. Whatever, dude.
Don't project your
man.
insecurities.
Hey, thank you
on
guys.
me, Dylan.
Yeah, my bad, dude.
You
You're right,
fucking
dude.
asshole. See why I'm an asshole now? See why I'm an asshole now?
That's my
I
bad.
see, dude.
I see.
It's all right,
Nah,
bro.
dude. I think share this with anyone else that you may think would enjoy it, benefit from it, any of the above,
And subscribe.
and definitely subscribe.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate you. Everyone out there, thank you so much for listening to another episode of Not So Anonymous.